Hey everybody, Marcos Vegas standing with Josesito López, taking on Marcos Maidana in a fight. We all know it's going to be fight of the year potentially, going up against hard-hitting Marcos Maidana. What do you think about Marcos Maidana before this fight, and now that you're like ingrained and entrenched in game plans with him, what do you think of him after that?
Well, even a couple years back, I've always thought that would be a hell of a match. Me and him, I would love to get a chance. Now it's here. It's going to be a hell of a match, man. He's a hard-hitting, like we know, puncher, comes forward, but I think the smarter fighter is going to win come June 8th.
You mentioned smarter fighter, so a lot of people were expecting you to go and fight with this guy, given the other fights. You like to hit people when they hit you, try to get shots back, but with you mentioning smarter fighters or smarter fight, are we going to see you box in there and not so much going toe-to-toe with this guy?
No, you know what? At the end of the day, I fight. I just get in there and I fight, and you might have a plan. You can adjust in the ring, but whether it's banging inside and I feel like I have a somewhat of a good punch, I think I can hit somewhat hard. So whatever works inside, that's what I'm going to do.
So you're not too afraid of punching with him, because people have mentioned, because of his KO record, that on paper he seems to be the harder puncher.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we know he's a hard puncher. We know he's a hard puncher. He's proven himself to be a hard puncher. So tight guard, defense up, and be smart, in and out. Just be the smarter fighter. Whether it's inside or outside, it doesn't matter. Just be smart.
He, of course, linked up with Robert Garcia. We've been seeing Maidana use the jab a bit more. Are you impressed with the progress he's made, or you still don't see it as it being enough to really complete him and make him a different fighter?
You know what? I think he's made some improvements, and some people think he's just a come-forward, strong puncher. I like to think he's a little smarter than most people give him credit for. So he's a good. I think he's one of the best fighters in the welterweight division, and I'm happy to be fighting him.
This matchup, do you find it tougher, more pressure on you than your Ortiz matchup? Do you find him more dangerous than Victor Ortiz?
Yeah, I think he's more dangerous than Ortiz. I think he's a better fighter than Ortiz. He comes to fight, and no matter how talented, how fast you are, it doesn't matter. When you come to fight, every fighter that comes to fight is dangerous, and he's one of those fighters. So, I'm definitely aware of what he can do. So we're training as hard as we can to come with the victory.
This fight got pushed back, was originally scheduled to be in April. With that extra time, what have you done with that time? What have you tried to do new, and how has that helped you out in preparation against Maidana?
You know what? Well, the fight did get pushed back a couple months. We had to take a little bit of a time off and get back to training. And no, nothing. We've just had a longer training camp. It's more anxious just for the day to come, but. Training camps are tough, man. That's really the hardest part about a fight, just going through a hard training camp. And, it can't feel more anxious for the day to come already.